The investigation is ongoing. A security guard that was working here at the Marriott Hotel in Circular Quay in Sydney, that's been used for hotel quarantine for return travellers from overseas, contracted the virus from a return traveller from the US. And they know this through detective work done by New South Wales Health through genome sequencing. The DNA of this virus matches that of the strain that came in from the US and not the strains that have been circulating in other parts of Sydney, which are generally linked to that Melbourne virus. Now, the security guard developed symptoms on the 11th of August and then returned a positive test on Saturday. The US traveller returned positive tests on the 2nd and also the 4th of this month. And the security guard works shifts here on the 3rd, the 4th and the 7th and the 8th. It's unlikely that the security guard was infectious at the time while he was working here, but also worked at other places like the Parramatta Local Court and the Sydney markets in Flemington, potentially while infectious. Now, the investigation is ongoing. Here's more about where they're up to with that from New South Wales Chief Health Officer, Dr. Kerry Chant.
The guard has been interviewed and there's been no indications of breaches. Obviously, it's inappropriate to speculate. We are reviewing CCTV footage. We are re-interviewing all of both the cases, the infectious people who were transported to the health hotel, as well as the contractor, to look at how transmission could have occurred.
So an intense investigation continues from New South Wales Health and New South Wales Police. Pete, this is very similar to the situation that occurred in Melbourne, which spawned hundreds of daily cases and caused extensive criticism to be levelled at Premier Daniel Andrews in recent weeks.